Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I'm Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden 2012 Suffering.
Yes, and you know what? While I was waiting for you to brew your tea and all that kind of stuff, I was sitting here watching the AI play a demo game. And I watched Aaron Rodgers throw a touchdown pass from the 10-yard line into the end zone. And the guy that he threw the ball to was running a post, and he ran out of room, couldn't finish his route because he hit the end line in the back of the end zone. So he turned around and started moving around, you know, like doing the Sandlot thing, basically looking for open space.
Yep.
And the guy covering him basically just kind of followed him around and then deliberately positioned himself behind the receiver, like between the receiver and the back line of the end zone.
Yep.
Instead of trying to move to position himself in front of the receiver so that he could possibly interrupt the path of the ball if the quarterback should happen to want to throw the ball to the receiver.
Yep.
And of course, you know, Aaron Rodgers eventually did in fact throw the ball to that receiver, who then caught the ball basically uncontested because this guy who was supposed to be covering him was standing 3 yards behind him. So, and it looks to me like, like coverage in this game, it's largely a dice roll, because even in my limited experiences playing this game so far, I've seen passes thrown to what look like pretty well covered receivers with definitely contested catches, and the receiver comes up with the ball. And I've also seen passes thrown to receivers that maybe weren't so well covered, and they didn't catch it.
You actually require 3 left guards at minimum?
Really? Oh, you're trying to cut people now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you cut a whole bunch of offensive players last week. Maybe we need to cut some defensive players or something.
Oh no, I think that's min required 1, and then we have 2. Because like if we take a look at quarterbacks, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, well, I don't know. This whole preseason thing to me is not, like it's pretty shoddily done, I think, really. Because, in Madden 05, where they actually had the training camp, you could specifically target the abilities of certain players, even though, well, that mode wasn't perfect either, but at least you could do it. And, like if they were going to have this where you have to cut players every week, then they should have given you some kind of criteria as to why you would want to cut a particular player. Like maybe based on his performance on the field or something. But this doesn't really give you any indicators. Can you actually look at any of their statistics, like their playing statistics so far?
Not as far as I know. We can look at their career stats. Oh, there we go, season stats.
Okay.
So we can, at least a little bit, player by player.
Yeah.
So he got 8 yards on 4 attempts. And this guy got 29 yards on 5 attempts.
Is that career?
Oh yeah, that's career. In the season, he's never carried the ball.
Yeah.
So we can probably just cut him. Let's compare this guy. How's this guy going? Season stats. So he's actually got a significant yardage total, and this guy, kind of a messy way to
yeah, like if they were going to do this, what they should have had basically is they should have had performance as being the default thing that comes up, and they should have a way for you to filter that so that you can compare all a players' performances. Kind of like viewing statistics, right? I mean, you can view individual player statistics as a group, at least in other games anyway. I imagine you can probably do it in this one too if you knew how.
Yeah, we take a look at Mr. Dixon here.
Because all these other things, tuck and run and all that kind of BS, I don't care about that, right? I really don't. I care about the guy's overall ability. You know, which I think, again, they wanted to add a whole bunch of other things in, when really just the skill abilities that they have should be enough detail for any player, right? And really what I'd rather see is I'd rather be able to easily compare all three of those left guards' performances in the preseason up to this point.
Yeah.
Right? I'd rather have that at my fingertips and be able to look at the statistics for all three of them at the same time.
Well, I'd also like to see how many players we have to actually have in each position at any given time.
Yeah, that would be nice too.
So, you know, that would be nice. But we'll cut these guys. So, Dorian Brooks, you're getting cut. And hopefully that's fine, and then we can simulate the rest of the week so we can play our next game.
Because still, basically all you're doing probably is you're just cycling through there and you're cutting the lowest rated guy, right?
Pretty much, because many of these times the lowest rated guy hasn't even taken the field, right?
Yeah.
So I'm actually cutting players that haven't even taken the field so far.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have lots of players for backups, right? And then, yeah, so there's the cut player screen, but we don't have to do that until after we play this game. But I just want to take a look at something, roster breakdown. That actually is in the menu I was hoping to see.
That basically just looks like...
So, okay, I see what it is. Yeah, but I wanted to look at the tackle screen. So, okay, so it counts your tackles together.
Why do we see other teams there?
I think it's because it's sorted by conference.
Yeah, I know, but why would you be interested in looking at what the other teams are when you're trying to look at your own roster breakdown?
I have no idea.
Why would you care? I'd rather, you know, you could view this all on one single page. Just
maybe
like
it's because of like trades or something. I don't know.
Like just like in Madden 05, you could view your entire roster breakdown just in a single page, right? It showed you every position, how many players you had at each position, how many were required, how many active required, and so on, all just at a glance. You didn't have to...
Well, I'm just going to say it looks like we can cut another right tackle, because we still have too many offensive linemen. So I'll probably do that next. I cut our fourth quarterback, right? And I also cut... let's see here. I cut an offensive lineman. I cut our fourth quarterback. I cut a halfback who had never received a handoff. And I don't remember who the other player I cut was. Damn it. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're not going to miss him anyways.
Nope, probably not.
So we'll play this game.
We're going to play the Atlanta Falcons. And I did absolutely nothing with this game since the last time we played.
Yeah, I did absolutely nothing with it.
Just because I personally figured there was no point.
Oh.
Because what I found is that it doesn't matter what I do. It's basically a dice roll situation, right? Because in the game last week, I found that there was a few times where I clearly got a pass rusher into the backfield unblocked. And yet the quarterback, you know, even though it was only a 4-man rush, I had 7 guys in coverage. The quarterback manages to throw a dart to a receiver while he's under intense pressure. And then other times, I wouldn't get any pressure at all. The quarterback would stand back there for 4 seconds or 5 seconds, and then he'd throw an incomplete pass because a defender would manage to knock it away.
Well, I think you just got to play your man under 2 scheme.
Yeah, well,
basically.
that's what I'm doing, but still, I mean, you know, like it just seemed to me like nothing that I did really had any influence on the outcome of the play, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess offense in this case is a lot more active of a role.
Yeah.
The Falcons playing on the road, always a difficult place to win. What does the traveling team have to do?
Well, Gus, there's no question that not only do you have to overcome...
They have to score more points than us.
I still hate this stupid menu. I probably selected the wrong way again.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure this stupid side select menu out by the end of preseason here.
Yeah, maybe, eh? Well, you got one more try after this to get it done.
That's right.
What the crowd is giving you on the other side.
All right, Chris, and with that in mind, time to get this one going. We are ready.
No,
Okay.
I chose the right side this time.
Okay,
apparently.
so which way is which?
I just picked the way that, so the wind was blowing up, so I picked the one that was down.
Oh.
That's a really shitty way to figure it out, but...
Wow, you know what? Yeah, I can see how that would be not very intuitive.
Yeah, it's not very intuitive. And actually, kickoffs in general are not very intuitive either, because sometimes I find, too, that I end up switching between, like, players here.
Oh, look at that. He just lost the ball and you got it.
Well, I guess
you get
yeah,
to, you get
I'm
to
the
keep
offense.
yeah, you get to keep the controller now.
You have to expect it on kick returns
Wow, can I even remember the controls for this now?
per hour in both directions.
Gonna be awkward. Okay, we'll go with I formation, whatever the hell. And just get out there and call a play.
Yeah, because you only got 10 seconds now.
That's right. Oh, I feel like I'm playing Madden 05 now. That's not good. I'm all confused. Well, that's okay. That's a good way to start it out.
Yeah,
That
he
gives me
managed
a little
to find
time to
5
adjust.
yards up the middle. It'll, yep, give you a chance to sort of... Oh, look at that. You got an X slant where you got a flat pass on the right.
Ball on the 20.
Come on, you guys. It's not that hard to figure out who to block.
Yeah, like I said, according to the play art anyway, for the most part, it seems to start from the outside in, which does kind of make sense, right?
Again with the run. And he's
Well, we're gonna hand the ball off a lot because
Yeah.
that's still the best way to do things here.
have a first down and 10 to go.
I know it looks to me like in this version of the game they worked an awful lot to try and make their gameplay look like TV presentation. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Gets the ball.
But
That's a game.
definitely gameplay quality has slid since you know, the versions that I was familiar with about 6 or 7 or years before this, right?
Yeah, since even Madden 05.
Yeah.
Just about 12 yards away.
And he's running the short curls play.
Yeah, we're probably gonna throw an interception here too.
Nah.
Yep.
Well, why'd you throw it to that guy? He wasn't even the open guy.
Because I didn't see that fucking defensive end there. Oh, how do I switch players here?
I don't know.
Man, I just threw it right at the defensive end there because I didn't see him there.
You should have thrown it to the guy over the middle because he was at least open.
Well, I saw the linebacker there looked like he ran down towards the line.
Yeah,
So
he
I was
did,
like,
but
well,
he was blitzing.
he was probably covering that.
No, he wasn't.
Gamble occasionally.
Well, that's okay. We'll probably lose this game. We're off to a great start so far.
If you keep scoring points for the other team, then yes, we will.
I don't know. The thing is, too, is that the passing, like the actual behavior of coverage assignments and things, it doesn't look at all the same. Like, the visual cues aren't the same.
Yeah.
And so it makes it very difficult to recognize things. You have to just about learn the passing game all over again. And I was already not very good at passing to begin with.
The 8th-year man out of Miami of Ohio.
So
Ben Roethlisberger.
that's the kind of thing that you got to think about.
Pick overall in the 2004 NFL Draft.
Yeah, actually, no, we're going to run this that side.
Mendenhall takes it up the middle. On offense, this is a team that plays smart, consistent.
So next time you're inside the 20, on second down, run the ball. I'd say
Well, it was second and 8, and I wanted to make sure I made a first down, right?
Yeah, well, I think you got to change your mindset a little bit and go, when I get inside the 20, I want to get at least 3 points.
I think I just need to change my mindset and never throw passes.
On catching the toughest balls.
Passes are a bad idea.
Situations, and perhaps the greatest blocking wide receiver the game has ever
Yeah, maybe we'll go that way.
Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one.
Let the fullback take a hit.
Stop was made.
Well, you made the first down anyway.
first down.
We run a lot of dive plays in this game because it's easier to run dive plays than it is to stretch runs because the blocking just breaks down on the wide runs.
Well, also the default line spacing is much wider as well, right? You know, like they actually present a much wider front
Yeah.
in pretty well every defensive alignment. But what that does too is it makes the seams and stuff, the gaps a little bit wider going up the middle, right?
Yeah. See, if everybody were to just block straight ahead, I would rather that. But now
Yeah.
they have all this indecision on who they want to block.
I wouldn't pay any attention to that. I would run to the left over the left guard, but okay, well,
Gives it up the middle. Runs for about 8 yards.
I think what you have to do is just assume that they're going to block whoever it is they're supposed to block.
To convert.
Like, look at that wide space there. Wow.
They go with the
Like, the only time that I see wide gaps in the line like that in Madden 05 is if it's a defensive formation that either me or you have drawn, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm used to seeing like a tightly packed formation.
Well, it's better for pass rushers to have a wider line.
Here the defensive line has a wider posture than the linebackers do, right?
Yep.
They hand it off.
Oh well, there you go.
We'll just get that touchdown back, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We're already off to like a
Oh,
what
and
the
here
fuck
we go.
start.
There they are dancing in the end zone, and you betcha. I think that instead of wasting their time on presentation, things like that, they should have probably done a little bit more with the actual nuts and bolts of the game.
See, now it's just like they never fumbled that kickoff, right?
Yeah.
We're basically completely bone stock even, back to where we were. See, I don't know why it auto-switches players like that sometimes. That's not me auto-switching the players. It just kind of does that on its own, and I have no idea why.
Jason Worlds was there.
Okay, well, I don't want to see all that crap.
Steps the fourth-year quarterback, Matt Ryan.
By formation? Or by, I guess, by play type? If
I
you
want to
just-
do by play type. There we go.
First down and 10. Ball on their own 25. Turner takes a handoff. He gets out to about the 28-yard line.
Oh, now who's hurt?
Was there for the stop.
I don't know. I didn't quite see. But I guess play your man under 2 scheme.
Well, you know what? That's about all that I can do, really.
Maybe you'll get an interception.
Passes out to his right.
Or an incomplete. Wow, he had that ball so long that was almost a fumble.
Yeah, well, that's why I say, though, like that did not look like a particularly well-covered pass, but he dropped it.
Yeah.
And then other times, you'll see him with a defender literally hanging off of him, and he'll catch it and hang on to it, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, it makes no sense.
That raw athleticism with precise route running, and he's become nearly unstoppable.
I guess it is what it is.
Definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one.
Like, look at that. I got there.
That actually worked the way you intended.
Yeah, that actually is that happens rarely enough. But here, basically, I moved the line over and crashed to this side,
Yep.
and then I actually managed to get a good jump and get on to number 74 there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, bang. I don't know how to get out of this now, yeah.
pressure. He felt the heat.
So there you go.
You spent so much time playing on
it's
GameCube.
Casey Hampton with an upper arm fracture.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, well, I guess there won't be any fumble recoveries this game.
Ah, well. I guess you got to substitute someone in there.
Yeah, well, Hoke is number 77 there, so yeah, I guess, or are they okay, they're punting. Punt block man. I actually got a choice.
Yeah, you'd have to exit out of the game plan thing and actually go into, like, the special menu.
If I could, I'd just not bother with that game plan thing at all. I'd rather just call the plays myself without them suggesting anything, right?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do some more dive plays. Because that seems to be working out so far.
Because you know what that game plan thing is it was probably intended to be a crutch for people to help them to be able to sift through the 175 plays in a playbook in order to be able to actually get a play called before the time runs out, right?
Yeah, probably. But that's why we have custom playbooks, so we can narrow down on that shit.
Yeah. It's just too bad you can't call audibles. Of course, then again, though, I don't have time to call an audible anyways, so...
Yeah, running dive plays is a lot easier in this game. Oh, I should have chose a fullback dive here to conserve my stamina. Oh well.
Well, you can always sub in another running back. What are you doing now? You're going to throw a pass?
No, I was thinking about
terrible
audibling.
idea. That's a terrible idea. Don't do that.
Yeah, passing is always a terrible idea, though. Bad things happen when you go to the air.
Yeah. Yep, just keep smashing them and
yeah, we'll just keep hitting them up the middle over and over and over again until they stack 8 guys in the box.
look at that. Those two guys are crossing over each other. Why?
I don't know.
Madden. Why wouldn't you just go straight at the guy on the inside? Like,
because it's in the game.
Wow, that's stupid. And then they don't actually do what the play art showed anyway.
Yeah.
With that, let's take a look at some of the members of this defensive unit, a group that
I think we're still going to run the ball here.
for themselves in this matchup.
Yeah, I would, you know, basically not pass unless it's like third down, unless you took a big loss on first down and it's second and like 12 or 14 or something.
Under my control, Roethlisberger is going to become like a third string quarterback here. Another one of these.
Yep.
See, if only we had like a 90+ speed running back there, eh?
Yeah, really. I don't know, though. I think Mendenhall looks like he's pretty good.
87 speed.
Yeah, I know, but it looks like he can...
he can break tackles and things too,
he's
though.
He's a good powerful runner too, right?
I'm confounded by the blocking assignments.
Don't look at it. It's not worth it.
Now, that time I got hit by the rear side pursuit guy there again. See,
Yeah.
let's take a look at what happened there, actually, because that's that rear side pursuit guy who came in and made the play to stop me while I'm trying to run my dive up the middle.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
Well, he
From the
shot
opposite
he
side of the
shot the
line.
gap, right? He was like... he was not being blocked by anybody, right?
Oh, well. We still need to run the ball, so we'll do that.
Yeah, I'd say don't pass unless you have to.
I'd say don't pass.
Well, if it's third down and long, then I would throw a pass to try and get a first down, but...
I mean, we are in field goal range.
Oh, nice. Did he make it? Yeah, he did. He fought for the extra yard and got it, eh?
That's actually a characteristic of Mendenhall specifically in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because backs have certain characteristics where they have like a trait where they'll fight for yards or things like that, and that's a Mendenhall thing. That's something that our second string or third string halfback wouldn't do. They would just go down in that situation.
Yeah, but then again, though, that could also be summed up in the break tackle ability too, right? Like they didn't need to add this extra layer of complexity to it.
True. In any case, we're going to run our dive play again.
Yeah.
We've run nothing but this dive play ever since I threw that interception.
On this drive, I wouldn't throw a pass now, right? Just run the ball until you either get in the end zone or else you kick a really short field goal, right? Because by the looks of it, you know, like inside the 5-yard line, I think I would have probably chosen some kind of defense that would have left a few less gaps in the middle, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's okay. We'll sit there and we'll run our dive play. Bad things happen when you go to the air.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I can run pretty good.
Number 14 is deep, looking to return the kickoff. And he gets the ball at the 5.
See, I didn't auto-switch to that guy. It just auto-switched me to that guy. I don't know why.
It auto-switched you to that guy?
Yeah, I don't know why it auto-switched me to that guy. It's not like I'm letting go of the controller and letting the AI do things. I am trying to control the kicker and run him down so that I'm doing the least amount of harm possible. And the game's like, nope, you're going to control this player now. I'm like, why? I don't want to control that player.
What the hell have we got going on here? This isn't what I called.
It's like you're in a quarter defense. No, that was dime flat, I think. No, that was quarter 3 deep.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was.
I think you got to go by formation.
Well, Casey Hampton is screwed now.
Ah, well.
I don't know what more you can say about Troy Polamalu that
yeah, see, I thought I had called X. Okay. That's why I got the wrong play, because I'm confused with the X's B thing.
Yeah, with the GameCube controls.
Yeah. See, in there I didn't even get a chance to do anything, right?
Yep.
Before they started the play. And then we've got to look at this again every play, right?
Yeah, the replay thing is a little excessive.
Yeah. Like, you don't need a replay on every single play.
Turner takes the give. The stop was made.
Oh, that was a pretty big hit anyways.
Yeah, that's James Harrison.
But yeah, if you can keep them from scoring here, then I'm just going to spend the rest of the game running the ball.
He's going to his right. Throws. And the tackle was made by the Tasmanian Devil, Troy Polamalu.
Okay, can we skip the replay?
You can skip this too, where they run up to the
yeah,
line
I know,
here.
But I'm afraid to, because every time I do that, it switches the player on me.
Handoff on the draw. The stop was made by James Harrison. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, our score.
Yeah,
14,
okay.
7. Throws to his right. And the tackle was made.
See, now, like, that kind of thing, I mean, I
He
can't
could have
do
dropped it, he could have not, I guess.
I can't do anything about that, right? I'm not a factor in the game.
You know, the defensive line controls are really much more difficult in this game.
Wow, look at that. He accelerated, eh? Like he wasn't even running a constant speed.
Not that it would have been required for that route anyways.
Now what the hell happened there?
I think one of your defensive tackles beat that guy.
Hoke again, right? That's the team leader in sacks. I'm not sure what that was.
That was a draw play handoff.
Was it?
Take a look at the replay. Yeah, it was a draw play handoff. So that it's like
Oh, okay. Yeah, that happened so fast I couldn't even figure out what had happened. Right?
Yeah, he just beat the center cleanly. Like the center
he
didn't
just
even
ran
make contact
around him.
with him. Yeah.
Okay.
A little confusion on the line there. Broken block trading.
I don't know. Like I said, it just seems like
Turner takes it right side. The stop was made by Ike Taylor.
okay, well, I guess they're probably passing now.
Nice.
Ah,
Here comes the pressure. The quarterback had no chance
how
on
about that?
play.
I think I found something.
Determination by the defender to
Yeah,
get
that's your
to
man
the
under
sack.
two with the.
No, I was playing a cover 3 zone there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I had not yet actually played a zone. If I could figure out how to... Yeah, okay. I had not actually played a zone yet in this game. So all I did again is I just moved the line over and crashed them to the left.
Yep.
And apparently this is like a 5-man rush. Like it's a blitz.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 short guys and 3 deep guys, right?
And for whatever reason, the right tackle this time wasn't psychic.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't see that happen like we did in the practice mode there, right?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. I guess I did something there, hey?
Yep.
It seems like he can bulldoze through
But
these
now this
huge
is still
offensive linemen
Go
almost
back.
at will.
Endlessly
Circle.
back. Now
By
what?
formation.
Double-team him if they ever hope
Then
to
go
keep
over
him
to your
off their
special
quarterback.
teams.
And that opens up room for other defenders.
Am I even going to be
There.
able to...
Exactly. And that's
And now you
another
can
reason
choose.
why he's so dangerous. You need 2 guys to shut him
And now
down
you don't
with
get that
routes,
problem.
Yeah.
One of the other defenders to get after the quarterback unblocked.
Well, that's a pretty good punt, though.
That's going to go out of bounds. I'm not even going to get a chance to field it.
5. What a kick. And they already have the lead.
Well, it's at the 5, but that gives us enough room to maybe hand the ball off to the halfback.
Well, it's actually at the 3, but
Yeah, well.
just the same, though. If you run up the middle, I probably, at least if you get a couple of yards anyway.
Oop, I totally hit the wrong
didn't.
gap
Yeah,
there. I was
well,
going to
you-
hit the left one.
Yeah, you missed the gap. You just ran
Yeah.
into the back of your center pretty much.
Because I had a little bit of indecision there, because I saw a gap on the left and a gap on the right, and I wasn't sure which one I should go for. And I should have gone for the gap on the right.
Roethlisberger hands it off.
Yeah, and I should have gone for the gap on the left there.
That was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but
Well, we'll run our dive play again.
blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
They hand it off.
Oh, we didn't make it.
No.
Maybe I should have dove there.
Why is... Oh, okay, 4th and 1. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Well, we'll punt.
Not sure if he reached it, they'll measure.
It's so hard to get 100% power.
Well, you got a good punt.
Yeah, it was not bad. I have no idea if lowering the angle of the ball does anything in this game. There's a lot that we don't know about this game because we simply just haven't practiced with it, right?
Okay, now we need to go back to by play type again.
Although the rain probably doesn't help the ball bounce.
Turner.
Oh, look at this. They're going to get a run for a touchdown.
Yep.
And he's running with a purpose now.
What absolute nonsense. Wow.
And you really have to look at your safety play anytime somebody makes a run of that distance. Because the very essence of playing the safety position is you have to be the last guy to protect your end zone.
Well, maybe you'll get a pick six.
Passes it short. Turner gains about 4 yards there.
Oh, somebody
What
got
just
flagged.
happened?
I think one of their guys just jumped off sides.
Oh.
Well, that's more than a little humiliating for an offensive lineman. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to hide after one of those. And, yeah, they know national television is going to be talking about them as well.
Of course, that backs them up a ways, maybe lets them throw a pass now.
Has a man open in the middle.
Yeah, that doesn't matter, right?
Pick comes up empty and it goes
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, right? They took that penalty so that they could back up and throw a pass.
After the ball aggressively.
Well, the thing is that if you look at the way that this play is designed, right? I'm sending the left outside linebacker here, and I've moved the line over, right?
Yep.
But look at the angle that he takes. That's stupid. Why are him and the defensive end both taking the same guy, like taking the same angle? If he wants to come in here and engage the tackle, the end should run around the outside, or the end should engage the tackle, and this guy's blitz angle should be a little bit wider just
So
to
that
get
he
him
comes around the outside.
Because basically they got, pretty much Walmart blocking going on there, right?
Yep. And it slows down the pass rush.
And there's nothing that I could do.
Yeah, and you've got a short zone in the area where he threw the ball, but I don't know. He just kind of stands there and watches it come in.
Yeah, like he's playing way too big of a cushion here, right?
Yeah.
What he should be doing is basically
Defending the end zone line.
defending the goal line, right? He should be standing at the goal line so that if the pass comes into this guy, he can at least take a step forward and stick a hand in, maybe, or something, right? Because he releases this guy, right? Like the guy that I've got the circle around, he releases him.
But then he looks like he starts to move backwards to overlap with the deep zone.
He more or less just stands there and doesn't cover anybody, right?
Yeah.
Pick somebody.
Well, it is what it is.
I mean, in that coverage, I'm not sure what happened to the middle guy who was supposed to be playing deep there. Where did he go? Because this is supposed to be a 3 deep. Okay, well, yeah, or maybe it's a...
Maybe it is him,
Yeah,
and he's just
maybe
playing excessively shallow.
Yeah. But still, he didn't do anything, right?
Well, he was still in a position with nobody behind him where he should have probably moved up.
Safety has your back on a play like that.
And that can't make the safety too happy, putting them on an island out there.
Yeah, I guess, but it really kind of goes with the territory.
What is he
when you
talking
have an
about?
aggressive quarterback. I think most of the time, a safety can respect that.
Matt Bryant is good on the point after.
Well, that's okay. Maybe if we don't start in our own 5, inside our own 5, we'll have a little more success with the running game here.
Doesn't really matter.
Hey, we still want to win.
I don't really care. I'm doing this because you wanted to do it. Otherwise, I would have no interest in playing this game at all.
Well, I'm doing this because one of our viewers wanted to do it.
forced to punt it away.
Because I don't feel like I'm in control of anything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all I'm doing is basically I'm calling plays and then I'm sitting back and watching what happens.
Nice. Okay.
He's wrestled down right around the 36-yard line by number 54.
The only thing I can say is this might end up being a little bit closer game because the Falcons are a higher rated team than the previous two teams we played.
It also might be a closer game because I threw that stupid interception.
Yeah, but that's all part of it though, right? You know, like that long run they got against me, well, I mean, neither of the other two teams were able to do that to me. So, you know, I think that a lot of this is based on player and team ratings as well, you know?
Well, I'll run the clock as much as I can to try and make things a little easier on you.
Oh, it's not that hard on me one way or the other, really. Like I said.
I gotta say, that sort of thing drives me nuts though, right? Because I'm trying to run to the strong side of the line where all my blockers are.
Yeah.
But they just let that guy through the middle on the weak side over and over and over again. And that's really enough to drive you crazy.
Yeah. Well, keep an eye out for that gaping hole at the left side there.
It wasn't actually there.
No, but when they closed it up, they had to move somebody out of somewhere else, right?
True.
And if that's what they're trying to do, if they're trying to draw you into running into that gap, well, you just have to watch and see if you need to change directions. Because by the looks of it, they've got such a thin front here that I don't see how they can really effectively defend a run consistently up the middle anyway.
Well, I'll keep running it as much as I can.
He's got 184 yards already in this game, and we're not even at halftime yet. See, now they've got a tight line.
Yeah, I see that. Well, we're still going to give this a try, but if I see an opportunity to cut to the outside, I'll take it.
The give to the tailback.
Well, actually, you know what we can do? We can line up in a wide line, and we can, or in a wide run, and we can audible to a
yeah, see, now they got the wide line
dive
again.
play.
Handoff up the middle.
That time my fullback went to the right, which is kind of unfortunate.
So what do you think? Curls play?
Oh, do you really want me to try?
Well, you know what? You can't necessarily run for a first down on 3rd and 5 every single time, and you're too far away to kick a field goal, so...
Okay, we'll try the curls play. We'll see how badly this goes.
But I would say look for your guy over the middle first. And if you're not sure, just don't throw it. Right? Pull it down and run with it or something.
Well, the main problem with curls is they're very timing-dependent passes.
There.
Nope, I just hit the safety right in the chest.
You threw it too early, though.
Oh, no, he was going to move up and he was going to interfere with that no matter what, right? Because he's fast enough to get up there. What the hell does... Why do they want me to do all this fake punt crap? I don't want to do a fake punt. They wanted me to run a fake. We're going to punt. That's what we're going to do. And we're just going to try to get as much air under it as possible. And then kick it out the back.
It's funny that all of your coverage guys... Well, I guess they can't go into the end zone, though, hey?
Well, it wouldn't matter as soon as the ball crosses the end line.
Yeah.
I bet you with how high that was, it would be pretty hard to try to knock it back in. The thing is, too, the punting, like, the punters seem to have a lot more power in this game than they did in Madden 05, too. Like,
Yeah.
they have bigger legs, so it's a bit of an adjustment to figure things out here.
They'll give it off here. And the tackle was made by James Harrison. Picks up 6 yards.
But I bet you we needed to score on that drive to win this game.
I don't know. It's pretty early yet. I just wish that they would they would give me a little bit more time to look at the line, you know?
Yeah, you
Because
don't
when
get...
they're doing all this bullshit, if I tap a button to make it stop, I'm also you know, like doing something that affects the way that the play works, or players. I could accidentally select a different player or something too, right?
Yeah, it would be better to have about 10 seconds, right? Which is what you get when the players are walking up to the line in Madden 05, right? You get a little bit more time
Yeah.
to sit there and make your adjustments.
He's tackled around the 30.
Madden 05 is objectively a slower paced game than this. And this is even compared to this on the fastest setting, right? Or sorry, on the slowest setting.
Still looking for an
Oh, look at this.
Huh, okay, well,
Run! Hold down R2 to sprint.
I'm holding down R2 to sprint.
Yes! You just won us the game.
Yeah, I didn't do anything there, right? I completely got swallowed up, and that was just AI versus AI there, right? Because all I did here is I basically put a nickel defense out there, and I shifted
Yep.
these guys this way. Actually, you know what? I think this is like a 5-man line, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's a 5-2.
Yeah, oh, except that one of these guys, I think this guy by default is supposed to be playing man coverage on somebody,
Yeah.
but I don't really care. I'm quite happy to play 4-man to man with 2 deep safeties. And this seems to be an effective way, at least sometimes, to get a pass rush. But look at what happens over here, right? I just completely get swallowed right up.
Yeah. And you end up interfering with your outside pass
That's
rusher,
right.
too.
Because when you
Mr.
crash...
74 there can just, like, skate sideways.
Yeah, because when you crash the line, the guy on the end doesn't take the same angle as the other guys do, right?
Yeah.
You know, if he took the same angle the other guys do, then he'd loop
Get around
around to the
cleanly.
outside a little bit more. And then he'd have, you know, one-on-one challenge with this halfback.
Yeah, which is, you know, I don't know. It's just, the outside pass rush is just awkward in this game.
Yeah. But it doesn't look to me like there's anything going on out here, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, there's no slant running into the middle. That's the problem with them. That's why
Yeah, as far as
they
I
didn't
can
succeed here.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, though, there's nothing coverage-wise going on out there that doesn't go on every play. Right? You know,
Oh,
I've
so
got-
you're just trying to figure out why this
I'm
was
just
a
trying
sack.
to figure out why this was a sack, because, to tell you the truth,
The drag route over the middle, maybe? I don't know.
you know, it did not look to me like there was anything going on where you couldn't have tried throwing the deep route down the right side there or something even, right?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's what he was looking at, but he just didn't have time. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what makes this a sack and what
Makes other plays
makes
not.
other plays not a sack. I just don't know. Anyway, you better kick the point, because I haven't practiced kicking at all, and I haven't got a clue how to do it.
Well, you just do it like that. Just mash it.
Uh-huh.
And then it goes through the upright. And then you don't got to worry about it.
Pittsburgh is up 7.
Well, you know what? They took Casey out of the game, so somebody else has to pick up the slack now, eh?
Number 14
Yep.
stands back to field the kick.
I just shanked this towards the middle of the field.
See, I wonder if he'll be back in week 4 of preseason with his broken arm. They'll just put a cast on it or something, and he'll be fine, right?
I don't know. Well, it said it was a fracture, but not, like, I don't know.
Well,
don't know how
fracture
severe.
is a fracture, whether it's like a severe like it's still a broken bone, right? See, what I'm doing here, too, is I'm just trying to present a wide front, but without all the big gaps in the middle.
Yeah.
So I shift the linebackers one way and the line the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be effective. Oh, there, we just got the 2-minute warning.
And we're at the 2-minute warning. The NFL on EA Sports will continue.
A little bit of lag on the 2-minute warning there.
Oh, well, you know what? This is just, like I said, it's utter nonsense, so. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, I think I got this figured out now. Again, all I'm doing is I shift the line and crash.
Yep.
And this guy, even though he's upright, he's actually a defensive end, right?
Yep.
You know, like he looks like a linebacker with the way he lines up, but...
At least he actually shot around the outside this time.
Yeah, but I don't understand what the difference is between this time and other times.
Yeah, because the other time the defensive the left tackle there shuffled so far sideways he actually interfered with him.
But all I did there is I just went to the side opposite of where he had the halfback lined up, right?
Yeah.
Hoping that maybe the halfback would not be able to help out with the pass protection. And,
which he wasn't able to.
As it turns out, at least this time, he wasn't able to. Huh.
Wow, you almost got...
Yeah, they started the play, like, before I was ready. I'm not sure whether they were doing some kind of hurry
You almost
up
got a
there.
sack there, though.
Yeah, they were trying to do some kind of hurry up or something there, right? So all I could do was react, and I just tried twitching the move stick, right?
Yep.
Because I still don't understand how that control works either, but... Can I get a return? Yeah,
yes.
Blocked. Well, okay.
For like a yard. You got like a yard.
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't fumble anyway.
I think that's only a Madden 05 thing.
Yeah, because even in Madden 04, if you could return a punt, even if you got hit almost right away as soon as you catch the ball,
yep,
you still would usually hold on to it, right?
That's right.
You're no more likely to fumble on that than you are on any other play.
He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Dante Robinson was there to bring him down.
Okay, well, I didn't call that audible there. I didn't even want the audible screen to come up. I have no idea why that happens. I'm not pressing the right stick in or anything. Whoa. I am not doing that. I wonder if there's something wrong with this controller. Maybe that's part of why we have these weird difficulties.
Yeah, maybe your
controller is old and busted.
Yeah, maybe your controller is old and busted and you need a newer and less busted.
Oh, no, there we go. The right stick was partially pressed in there.
Oh, okay.
That would have been from you.
No, because I don't use the right stick.
Oh, here we go. We didn't make it. That's okay. We're
third and short.
Trying to eat out. Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of give where the right stick can actually get stuck here. Probably because of the dust on this controller.
Or it could be old age too, because I know that those controllers are as old as that PS3 is, right?
Yeah, it looks like the springs in the left stick. That's what causes some of these weird misinputs.
Can you even buy PS3 controllers still?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. It's not something I'm terribly concerned about.
Well, there you go. You should be able to run out the first half now. Oh, they're going to measure it. Yeah, you know what? That's another thing that is just a presentation thing too, right? It's got nothing to do with the game.
Well, we're going to run the second half out here.
The second quarter? Yeah.
Oh yeah, second quarter.
And then they're going to rush us into the second half. Look at that. You don't even get a menu or anything.
Yeah, they just want you to go.
They just want you to get this done and get it over with.
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll pause and take a brief intermission.
All right. And we're back.
Yes. And so, since the game doesn't actually give us a stat screen at halftime,
we brought one up.
Thought we'd bring one up. So there you go. Typical Rec V5X offense with 217 yards rushing in the first half.
Maybe a little bit more excessively.
And 0 yards passing. Although, if you count that pick 6 that you threw, that's more like minus 90 yards passing.
Yeah, or minus 96.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. But we're still +2 or +1 in the turnover department.
It's because we only threw 2 passes.
Yeah.
Ben probably has a rating of 0.0.
Probably. I don't know. I don't even know how you look at... Okay, player stats R1. Okay. R1.
Yep.
Yep. Quarterback rating of 0. He's 0 for 2 with an interception. Rushing. So Mendenhall had 199 yards. David Johnson. Is he the fullback?
He might be, yeah. Yeah, he is, yep.
And looks like our defensive end there, Kiesel, also had a rushing attempt.
What?
I wonder if they count somehow that fumble recovery where he...
Counts as a rushing attempt?
I don't know. That's strange. Okay, I don't understand that. And then this guy...
Came in and got 6 yards.
Yeah, came in and got 6 yards.
What's his number? Redmond's number? Down? Okay, I've seen him in there before, yeah.
Yeah. I'm completely mixed up.
I saw him in on a couple plays.
I'm completely mixed up with this. Why is
a defensive end have a carry?
Yeah.
Apparently he got 5 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, anyway, that's pretty confusing, but all right. Receiving, there won't be anything. Blocking, no data available.
Yeah, because pancake blocks don't exist in this game.
Defensive, okay, so we got this guy at defensive tackle because he gets to play a little bit now that Casey is out with a broken arm. And we had James Harrison there and Kiesel.
Actually, you know, it really makes you wonder. Like, I would say I've had extraordinary blocking up the middle in order to be able to run the ball the way I have.
But no pancakes.
There are no blocking statistics to represent that.
Oh, look at this. Kiesel's got 2 sacks in this game, too.
Nice.
As well as that fumble recovery for a touchdown. 27-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. So anyway, I guess we'll go back to the game here. And I know you commented off camera that I do nothing but complain.
No, I said we do nothing but complain.
Okay, but you know what? I think that there's a lot to complain about here.
Yeah, I have to say I agree.
There's not really a lot good going on in this game as far as I can tell.
Well, I like diving the ball up the middle.
Yeah, but it looks to me like they worked really hard on the presentation and polish type things. You know,
but they didn't have a solid foundation.
To try and make a good-looking game, but they basically turned it into a dice roll exercise, right? Because I wonder if this is the version of the game that that guy Joke was playing when he won the world title without throwing a pass.
I don't think so. I think it was a later version.
Was it more recent than this?
I think it was.
I can certainly see how that could happen, though.
Hmm.
Yeah, and this is the one where basically the Madden game was so broken that this guy Joke won the world title in Madden with a punter.
We've got number 87 in there at halfback now because our backup halfback just got injured.
Uh-oh. And he actually, like I was saying, he actually had a punter lined up at quarterback because the punter could turn around and hand the ball off faster or something. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, it looks to me like if you keep running the way that you are, if players actually... Oh, look, your fullback is going to get out now, too.
Oh,
you have
okay.
Why
Why is my fullback in at halfback? What the hell is going on with our depth chart substitutions? I got to check something out.
Anyway, like I was saying, if you keep working these running backs like you are, half of them will be injured, but half of them should progress at a rapid rate, too, right?
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on with our substitutions. I think I need to look at like actual substitutions in the coaching options here because something's screwed up here. We've got a wide receiver in at halfback. We've got a halfback in at fullback. How do I even manage that?
Depth chart?
Yeah, I thought it was in depth chart, but no, I don't seem to see it in here. Because if I go to halfback, it says we should have Redmond in there.
Okay.
But Redmond is playing fullback for some reason. If I go to fullback, we should have... Well, Dyer was supposed to be in there, but obviously he's injured, so we're going to have Brighton there.
You don't have another fullback. Or D. Johnson actually should be the guy that's in there. And if he's not, if he's low enough in the depth chart, then you're getting some oddball substitutions going on because of the exhibition thing too, right? Because in exhibition, they want to sub in second-string players.
Yeah, we're just going to put in some other things.
So I would imagine that if you put your
other halfbacks in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with these substitutions.
Well, this won't happen in the regular season, I don't think. It's just that in exhibition, because like they're basically swapping in second-string players, right? Because that's a thing that they do in exhibition games. Then your depth chart will get a little bit...
We still have number 85 back there. That's screwed up. How do I fix that?
Maybe you can't.
Who the hell even is number 85?
Maybe you can't for this play. Maybe you have to run this play because they're already out on the field.
85. Right? Who are you, 85?
Who
the fuck is 85? I don't even know who he is. 85.
85 there.
Oh, okay.
David Johnson.
Fullback now, David Johnson.
Yeah.
Well, you can probably at least carry the ball. Why is our fullbacks in halfback position?
Yeah.
Why is our fullback... Why? Okay, here's something I don't understand. We have fullback number 4 there.
Yeah.
Why is Redmond not in there?
Like I said, maybe you made the change, but you have to run this play first because the players are already all out on the field, right?
You know what? We're just gonna swap those two guys. Screw that shit. Whatever the hell that was. No, it's still gonna be busted.
No, you're still going to have to run this play, basically. And then...
Well, whatever. At least we've got a guy in there who can carry the ball now, and it's not going to be like a wide receiver or something, or a tight end or some weird shit. Why on earth all of my assignments are all screwed up? I don't know.
Yeah, you would think that they would at least, if they're going to swap out players, they would put appropriate players in for that position, right?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter who you have back there.
Well, it looks like we're going to have Johnson back there again. This is just a thing. Oh, okay. I accidentally activated the running back swap package. That's
okay.
what it is.
That's what's going on. Okay, you need to go to normal.
Yeah, I didn't actually intentionally do that, but okay. It's just so easy to activate this stuff without realizing it.
Yeah. Well, I'd say keep running it up the middle so long as they keep giving you like a spread posture like this.
Yeah, pretty much. This is just what we're going to do. We're going to get like 300 yards on dive plays. I've only called the dive play all game.
Only 300?
Well, maybe only 300.
You had over 200 at halftime.
This is another trick I've started doing, because I've got my lead blocker on fullback, so what I've been doing is calling the dive to the left and then cutting back to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Yeah, that seems to work pretty good. You're going to score a touchdown.
Yeah, because that seems to stop that guy who pops through the line instantly and hits me.
Yeah. And the fullback doesn't change his blocking. Oh yeah, you're not changing that. All you're doing is you're just improvising, right?
Yeah, I'm just improvising. I'm playing sandlot football out there and not following my assignment. That's basically what I'm doing. Our second string kicker doesn't have much of a leg, though.
So, time winding down in the third.
Oh yeah, don't we have like multiple kickers and multiple punters?
Oh, I don't know.
Probably got to cut some of those guys.
Pittsburgh will be kicking off. Jackson stands back to field the kick.
Well, that was kind of a lackluster kick with no power to it.
Is it going to be in play? Then don't complain. At least you didn't kick it out of bounds.
That almost never happens in this game.
Yeah. I don't know, you kicked the very first kickoff out of bounds, right? Okay, well, here we go with this nonsense some more. And, whoa, look at that. That was totally by accident, but, see, what I was doing here is I was trying to do a linebacker shift as well. Like, I shifted the line like I quite often do.
Yep.
But then when I told the linebacker shift, I accidentally blitzed that linebacker instead of,
yeah, instead
of telling him to shift. So then he blitzed through the gap instead of,
oh my god.
yeah. So it was completely by accident, right?
Yep.
I don't even know how to operate the controls in this stupid game, and I'm doing great.
I don't even know what to say to that.
They give it off.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
James Ferrier was there for the stop.
Okay, well, that wasn't so good.
Well,
right.
it is what it is. They still got 5 yards to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Short pass to his left.
He literally threw that right at you.
Yeah, all I was doing was playing man under 2 and trying to get a pass rush, right?
Coming up.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is.
The hell are you talking about? Pick on.
Okay, I still can't find the punt return formation or play that I want.
I think you'd have to just choose the general special teams formation in order to get what you want.
Yeah, we'll just not touch that. I don't know. As far as I can tell, I might as well just call whatever the hell they put up there, because by the time I figure out how to get what I actually want, they're already kicking the ball anyway.
Well, that's okay. We're gonna run the ball.
Yeah, you might as well run the ball some more. See, they're presenting you with like a 7-man line there, but they're so spread apart that all you got to do is run up the middle, right?
Yep.
Around the 48-yard line.
And what I do too is I just like do that cutback over and over. Alright, so I'm going to get my fullback lead blocker to go over that way to pick up that guy who's probably going to charge through the gap, and then I'll cut back to the right again.
Sounds like a good plan. Well, the backside guy caught up with you that time.
That's a 2-yard gain.
Well, that'll happen sometimes.
Ah,
At
you
least we
still
got some yards.
Yeah, you still got positive yards, so why not? See, I can certainly see why they would be calling some of these alignments if you were actually passing, right?
But I haven't thrown a pass since the start of the game.
Yeah, because this is the sort of thing, the way that they're lined up there, the look that they're showing, That's the sort of thing that I would do if I wanted to try and get a pass rusher around the edge, right?
Yeah.
Their job, they created a man of the seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
You know, you see how you got the wide line and you got those linebackers kind of snuggled up close to the ends on both sides?
Yep.
Right? That would be a great way to get like a blitzing linebacker around the outside untouched, right? The only problem is that it's not so good against runs up the middle.
Yeah, like, and I'm just making it up as I go along here.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, though, like, what kind of game is it where you can do the same thing over and over and over and it works every time, right? Like,
Madden.
yeah.
They hand it off.
Oh, you only got a yard that time. Oh, your running back's getting tired, too. Better sub that tight end back in there or whatever he was.
Actually, you know what we could do? We could do that, oh, there you go. Halfback sub.
Yeah.
Halfback sub?
Yeah, looks
know.
like that did the job. You needed to get a fresher set of legs in there for a player, too, right?
Yeah, now we've got a guy named Batch in there.
Yeah.
See, now I might just run this to the left.
Sure, why not?
We'll see.
Yeah, it worked pretty good. So you'll end up with like 390 overall rated halfbacks by the time the regular season starts, right?
Well, assuming we get any kind of progress like that.
And Ben Roethlisberger will have an overall rating of like 52.
Or 60 or something dumb.
Well, now they've got a few more guys clustered in the box there anyway.
Yeah, they pulled their linebackers down.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. If I happen to feel so inclined to practice before the next game, I might just figure out how to crowd the line.
Just to stop the run.
Well, just to see what that does for my pass rush, too. I don't know.
Oh, God, we just shanked that. I tried to press the button and I missed. I missed.
Wow, good job.
Yeah, well, I just didn't press the button a second time, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
I can't believe how they ripped off the Madden 2003 kick meter directly, though, right? Because that kick meter looks exactly like it did in Madden 03.
Well, just lucky, I guess.
It's like they recycle shit from years past, right?
Yeah. Well, and I mean, the thing about it, too, is like, yeah, okay, you could argue that they recycled stuff in, like, the Madden 03, 04, 05 era, but at least they were trying to make, like, progressive improvements to the game. Like, 04 was a better game than 03, and 05 was a better game than 04, right? Like, they still were making gameplay improvements.
See, I didn't get a chance to do anything there again.
Yep. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, yeah. Again, we forgot to turn down injuries again, so we're going to get like 10 million injuries.
Yeah, probably. But anyway. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oops.
Looks to be hurt pretty seriously.
Yeah, they're hauling him off on a stretcher. That'll
Yep.
learn him. Next time, drop that ball. We won't hurt you.
Redmond with the give. He's tackled around the 37-yard
Honestly, I can't believe I ever tried running other plays.
Well, you know what? The curls play in the first game was going great guns for you, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, I think a lot of this stuff is ratings based, right? Like your success or lack thereof is going to be rated or
Entirely ratings
entirely on player ratings, right?
gives it up the middle.
And it's going to be like there's probably a variable like what a lot of people refer to as a quote unquote dice roll. But I think what happens is they in a lot of these things they compare player rating versus player rating,
Yep.
and
Well, I'm just going to say bad things happen when you go to the air, and I'm just going to hand the ball off like 50 million times.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll get like to 80 handoffs this game.
Oh, look at this. They're running on 3rd and 5. Huh. I wasn't looking for that.
See, maybe the thing is, though, is they're looking at my game plan, and they're like, damn, it's working so well for them.
Yeah. Well, you know. Okay, well.
I wish I could run up the middle like this in Madden 05, actually.
See that?
But maybe that's why they have everybody have the tight line in Madden 05.
Okay, that was weird.
Well, it is the second string quarterback in now, right? He's not going to be as consistent as the first string guy.
Yeah, and for people who think I'm being a little bit repetitive in my play calling, yes, I am.
Yep.
I'm being a bit repetitive.
You know, we both are at this point.
Because what I'm doing is pretty much working. Like there, I had the clean pass rush coming from the edge again.
Yep.
But when he threw that, basically that was a pass for no gain or 2 yards.
2 yards,
or something,
yeah.
right?
Because he could barely keep it in bounds.
Yeah, so I don't really care. So I'm waiting here because I don't want... Okay, yeah, let's try that. Reversed this time.
Yeah, when you need to switch up the play.
I hate that so much.
Oh, when they start you with the wrong guy?
Well, no, they start me with the wrong guy, mainly because I'm trying to get them to hurry the fuck up and stop with all that screwing around between
and you end up
plays.
switching players.
And every time I tap the button to do that,
it switches players.
It switches players, right? And then I'm, instead of trying to make on-field adjustments to my play, I'm trying to scramble to get the player I want to control again, right?
Yep.
It's just stupid. I wish there was a way to shut that crap off like this. Like, I don't care. I don't want to see this.
Yeah, you just want to make your adjustments right away.
Yeah, I want to make my adjustments.
I wonder if you can start pressing the D-pad and just try making your adjustments, if that would skip that cutscene, or if you actually have to sit there and wait through the
thing is, though, I'm largely visual, too, because I don't know how they're going to line up until I, you know what I mean?
Until you see them walk into the line.
So I can either make my adjustments all blind, or, you know, like... I think they're going to score a touchdown here, probably.
Probably. I don't think it will matter, though, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players.
Maybe they got a bit of a momentum boost after I missed that extra point.
Oh, who knows?
Throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Gives it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football.
But hey, at least we know that the second string kicker is going to stay the second string kicker.
Yeah.
Why they would rather call the pass play.
That position battle is over.
Here's the give. He's tackled at about the 15-yard line.
But there's too many adjustments to make before the play. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to make the, you know, like extra player move up to the line in these three-man zones, right?
Yep.
And I can't, because I can't figure out how to do it, right?
Yeah, I really couldn't tell you.
He's looking towards the left
No,
side.
I dropped it. So now they're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, we'll see. I managed to get a guy come around the edge there.
Actually, I think he hit him in the arm with it.
Yeah, it looks like that was thrown just a little bit behind him or something, right? I don't know. Maybe I managed to get him enough pressure that he threw the ball too early or something. I don't know.
Or maybe it was the rain.
Yeah, or maybe it was just the dice roll and the dice roll came up incomplete pass.
Probably.
Right?
See, you get your D20 out there in order to play football.
Well, I think it's probably more of a percentage chance thing. And, you know, like, I don't know how exactly all the nuts and bolts of this would work, but I think they branch into animations, right? And they'll choose from a selection of possible animations for that situation based on the player skill levels and that kind of thing, like the player abilities.
Okay, I have a plan for this play.
You do?
Yep.
You're going to hand the ball off to number 33?
Yep.
And you're going to run up the middle?
Yep.
It's good to have a plan. Wow, you know what? It looked like there was no room there at all. You went through, like, the narrowest gap ever there.
Well, I saw the center get pushed back, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to run around behind him, because I didn't think that number 85 was going to have a gap there at all, right?
Yeah.
So I actually half expected him to run into that guy, but then he kept getting pushed back.
Yeah, look at that.
So then I just went up there, and then I was just
that's
like...
basically the narrowest gap ever, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It beats me, man. Maybe there was no animation for them to branch into to tackle me.
In Madden 05, you don't make that run.
No.
You don't get there.
No, that's why in Madden 05 you need to get a wide receiver at running back, though, so you can do those stretch runs.
Yeah. Thing is, though, if they lined up like this in Madden 05,
you'd never be able to.
You'd be running the ball up the middle all the time there, too, right?
Yeah, with the fullback dive, though.
Oh, that time that guy came through anyway.
Yeah, completely untouched.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 5.
The defense doing their job is a rare sight.
Yeah. That's the end of the third quarter.
Alright, well, we're going to line up in this dive play again.
Oh, looks like they've got the tight line.
It's okay. Maybe I can steer this off tackle. Maybe I can steer it off tackle. Or not.
No, they had basically what amounts to a 6-man line there, right? With the linebackers up to the line on the outside.
I mean, hey, you know what? I figured I might as well try it because
well, you know
it's what's been working.
We're ahead by a bunch, so yeah, sure.
Wow, it is so hard to set power in this game. That comes out so damn short, too, when you don't get max power.
Wow, look at that.
Why did he pick it up?
Yeah, he's going to get negative yardage on that return.
He's helping me out there.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually extended the length of that punt for you a little. Okay, well. We're just going to do the usual thing here. Oh yeah, he's going to move the tight end over. Tight end blocker. Yep.
Yep. Didn't matter, though.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Wow, look at that. Took forever for him to get there, but he did eventually. Huh. Wow, that was almost a penalty there by number 85.
Yeah,
too.
holding.
Or blocked from behind or something, yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Well, we'll just keep playing man zone kind of a thing here.
Here's a pass over the middle. Stevenson Sylvester was there to bring him down. That's a 10-yard
Well, it's
gain.
3rd and 6.
Well, you got your 5-man line out there.
Yeah. I'll come and get you myself.
Ah!
Oh, look at that. Like, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Like, that was totally thrown into a crowd. And I have no idea how that pass got, you know, to that receiver without somebody getting a hand on it, right?
Yeah, and then what's number 47
well,
doing
number
there?
47 just sort of let that guy slip right past him, because even with that pass being caught,
It still wasn't a first down.
it still shouldn't have been a first down, I don't think. Because he should have been able to make the stop on the play, right? Dice roll. Basically, that's what it is.
On the ground, right side.
Well, I don't know what the hell they were trying to do there.
Oh, they're playing hurry up now. Oh, look at this. Oh.
Oh, now you got an interception here.
Yep. Watch this, though. This is so weird because they lined up.
You have to wait
Oh.
1 sec.
Because
Now?
they lined
Now.
up and they hurried, right?
Yeah, and you
But
ended up...
Watch this guy way out here. Whoops, not him.
This guy, down.
Yeah, this guy.
That guy.
Right? He's the outside linebacker that, or outside player that would be coming on the blitz there
Yeah.
normally. And he's still coming on the blitz. He's just lined up way the fuck out here.
Why is he out there?
I don't know why he was out there. I don't know.
Here.
But anyway, you're on offense
Yeah, that
again.
was seriously fucked up.
Yeah, that was. Oh well, that's okay. We got the turnover anyway. We produced the pressure and got the job done.
Number 16.
All right, we're going to run the ball.
Yep. Well, you might as well just keep running the ball. You're going to have 0 passing yards in this game.
We're going to have 0 passing yards.
Well, right now, that's right, folks. Right now, Rec V5X has accumulated exactly 0 passing yards in this game. And, you know, like less the touchdown that I scored. Well, you scored 4 touchdowns in this game with 0 yards passing.
And a dive play.
Yeah, and the dive play. Have you been calling exactly the same play every time, or do you vary it by different type of dive?
Dive play, I only changed the direction of the dive, but it's the same dive play over and over. I think I called another play like twice.
Oh, okay.
But most of the time, and I've called a fullback dive twice, I've called an outside run twice.
See, on the other hand, on defense, I actually have 4 different man under 2 schemes that I use, and I kind of, you know, like switch those in and out.
Yeah.
And when I'm inside my own 20, like if they have me backed up in the red zone, I'll try out some of the zone defenses, right?
Yep.
So I do vary my play calling a little bit, but not a great deal.
I'm not varying anything. We're going to run the dive play.
Yeah, we're running the dive. Yeah, he's got 74 yards. I wonder if it's going to be like this once the regular season starts, or if they have like a difficulty spike or something. Like maybe they're going easy on us because it's exhibition.
I have no idea. We have the difficulty set to all pro, so...
Yeah.
See, that time the fullback changed directions there. That was weird. Okay, I think we're gonna halfback sub, and we're gonna run the dive play.
Well, considering that it's 3rd down and 2, they're not exactly challenging the run up the middle here either.
Oh, they stopped
managed
me.
to get you. They managed to stop you, though.
Yep. Oh, it's 4th and inches though, and we're on like what, the 33-yard line?
Yeah, this would be a 50-yard field goal if you tried it, which is a bit long.
Got a better idea here.
And if you missed, well, then they'd get the ball back at this spot anyways, right?
Yeah, I've got a better idea.
That's why a lot of times you'll see teams go for it on 4th down and short in this area, like between the 30 and 35 yard line, because it's pretty iffy to try and kick a field goal from this far away anyways, right? And yet you're too close to punt. Oh, so you sneak it for first down, hey?
That'll also add to our rushing total.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna put the other halfback back in now. And we're gonna run the ball some more.
Yeah. It's funny, but every game we've played, the score has ended up being very similar so far.
Yeah, I really don't understand that at all.
Right.
Number 35, the ball carrier.
I should have gone to the left there.
That's okay. You got a couple yards. You get 4 or 5 yards on this carry, and you'll be in good shape for third down again anyway.
Well, I guess I could look at it too as I'm eating up clock.
Yep.
I kind of wish my fullback had picked that guy up. Oh well. We'll run the ball again.
3rd and 6.
We are in field goal range now.
You're 2 of 6 on 3rd down. You could almost go try an outside run here, because those outside guys are playing off a little bit, hey?
Well, that's okay. I think what we'll do is we'll just dive it up the middle. You know. Oh, he's hurt.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, their defensive player.
It's a defensive player that's hurt. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like, yeah, you could try a different play. And it's like, no, I'm just going to run this one.
I like this play. It's my favorite play.
Well, it's your favorite play today.
At least I managed to get around the defensive tackle there.
Yeah. See, you're 2 for 3 in the red zone. The one time that you didn't score was when you tossed that gift to them, right?
Bad things happen when you go to the air.
Yep. Yeah, it could be 34-10 right now. Or a little better.
Probably a little better. 40-10. I'd miss another extra point.
Number 16 will hand it off.
I don't know. Can you kick a field goal from here if you can't kick an extra point?
Probably not. Let's just run the ball. See if we can get a little closer. Maybe I'll try that cutback thing again.
That linebacker almost looked like he stepped offside there.
Oh, we fumbled it.
Oh, you got it back, and now somebody's hurt again.
Oh, another defensive player.
Yeah, oh well.
It's 4th and 1.
Kick the field goal. You need to practice doing this.
I don't need to practice.
Yes, you do, because you
I
might
could just sneak it.
in a clutch situation. You might actually need to do this sometime. So kick the field goal.
Fine.
It's exhibition, practice, right? Practice makes perfect.
The kick is good.
There, see?
And with that, the score is the Steelers 37.
I mean, that kind of thing is situational, right?
17.
You know what I mean?
Pittsburgh looks ready to kick it away. Rodgers stands.
Totally called the wrong kickoff here.
Did you? Oh well.
Oh well.
You know what's really weird is that in the they seem to have changed the way that the wind advantage works too, because now in the 4th quarter you're kicking into the wind, right?
Oh, look.
Oh, another fumble on the kickoff return. Wow. Well, I guess you can run the ball some more now.
Yeah, I'm going to run the ball some more. Wow. That's the second fumble on kick returns in this game.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to run the ball some more.
Yep. This definitely looks like a good chance to take it outside to the right.
Yeah, well, we don't have an outside run called, but I think I'm just going to run it to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Number 16.
There. It's an outside run, it's an inside run, you only need one play.
Yeah. I don't know. This is a terrible game. When you can do that, when you can play an entire game and call nothing but one play and score the kind of points that you've scored here and amass the kind of rushing yardage. I mean, this game is broken. Right?
Okay, we're calling another play here.
Oh, yeah, the fullback dive for short yardage.
That's right. We're switching it up here.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, maybe we'll go this way. We've decided to change things up. We'll see if this is a good idea or not.
It's a great idea. Look at that. You almost got a touchdown out of it. You know, like in Madden 05, even on rookie difficulty, I don't think you'd be able to get away with calling the same play over and over.
No.
Right? Like, it just wouldn't work. And whatever this is not a goal line defense, see? Like, I don't know what they're lined up in here.
To be fair, I'm not in a goal line offense.
No, but still.
Yeah, they should be crowding everybody in the box.
Look at the size of the gaps there, right? All you need is a yard.
Nope, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
But we'll get to run the clock some more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're inside 2 minutes now. This is nearly over, thank God.
Gonna run the clock down all the way to 1 second.
And just to give you an idea, too, the Falcons have an overall rating that is almost identical to the Steelers, right?
Yeah, 88 to 87.
Yeah, so there's almost, on paper, at least as far as ability and that kind of thing goes, there's almost no difference between these two teams.
Not only that, but the Steelers are not an offense-oriented team either. If you look at their ratings, most of their good players are on defense. Like, Mendenhall's a pretty good running back. And I guess Roethlisberger's a pretty good quarterback.
And, well, Hines Ward's a pretty
good wide receiver. But, like, compared to some of the other more offense-slanted teams...
Yeah, they don't have the stable of superstars that, you know, some other teams that you know, like the Colts or somebody would, right? You know?
The Steelers, 44. The Falcons, 17.
Wow. So you've managed to score 37 points with just one play.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
It's in the game.
Yeah. How did people play this game when it first came out?
If I knew that, I'd tell you. Maybe they played it like this, I don't know. Or maybe, see, that's the problem. People thought that they had to have variety in their play calling.
Yeah. So it just never occurred to them that they could just find one thing that worked and just keep doing it again and again, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to go this way. Oh, they're still going to try and run the ball a little bit.
They must be giving up at this point.
Probably.
Except they're still running hurry up.
Yeah. Yeah, I never even had a chance to that's one thing when they do hurry up here.
Oh. One of our guys is hurt now.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, let's go with this.
Dumps it out right. He's tackled.
See, when they go hurry up like this, then I can't really do very much, right?
Yep.
Like, I can't even hardly do any...
He's wrestled down right around the 38-yard
Yeah, you don't
line.
have time to make adjustments.
Turner
No.
grabs
No,
that
no, I don't even have time to change players or anything like that either.
one. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one.
Well, it stops the play clock and gets them off of that. Hurry up.
That was really wobbly, wow.
Yeah. But anyway, playing man under 2, you can't really go too far wrong no matter what you're doing, right?
Torn pectoral muscle, missed the rest of the season. Oh, fuck.
Wow. See, we can't cut any defensive players because we won't have enough left to play the game if we do that.
That's okay, we'll just cut some more offensive players. And maybe the spare kicker and punter.
Yeah.
Because apparently we have 2 of those. We could start cutting more quarterbacks, you know. It's not like we throw the ball.
And he's tackled.
See, that was that drag underneath,
Yep.
right?
High foot.
Yeah, with how much I run the ball, we might need 4 halfbacks.
Yeah, actually, you know what? How many halfbacks have you got right now?
3 plus 2 fullbacks.
Okay, you may have gotten a little carried away then. Oh, calling a fair catch.
On the return.
I tried calling a fair catch.
He scoops it up. Harris.
Okay, well, I guess I get to play a little bit longer now.
No, that's okay.
Just get the feeling he was trying
I tried calling a fair catch, but,
He muffed the punt.
well, it didn't pay any attention to my control input. I guess maybe I must have been too slow at it or something.
Oh well. It's not like it's going to make any difference in the outcome of this game anyways.
True, but it still is annoying. Because
It's in the game.
it's in the game. Oh, and I got control of the wrong guy again.
Oh, that's okay. They dropped their pass.
Incomplete. Turner cannot come up with it after taking a solid hit.
That's just a big hit right there. No way the receiver
Okay.
can hold on to that one.
And looks left.
Wow.
Well, he
Did
slowed
ever-
down and let
yeah,
that guy catch
yeah.
that.
Him out of bounds.
Well, that was the same thing as that phony baloney catch on that crossing route we did in the replay thing, though,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Where the defender just sort of suddenly just stops running.
And he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take
Yeah,
him
like,
away,
what's he doing
and
over
he
there,
is
right?
working them over.
I mean, he got a little bit of space on the break, but then he stopped and ran towards the line of scrimmage. I don't understand why he did that. That doesn't make any sense.
See, I can't even do anything here unless, you know what I mean? Like, it ignored my input until everybody was sort of out there on the field for
Yep.
the coverage thing.
Yep.
So I can't even input those early
And pre-shift everyone into position.
and pre-shift everybody into position because it won't let me. And I've got the wrong guy here again, right?
Well, that's
Like
okay.
it changes the player I'm controlling every play that I call too, right?
And they give it to him. It's a catch.
Good. It was a catch for no purpose whatsoever.
Concludes our game.
Oh, that's it. That's the game is over anyway.
Post-game,
And Brett Kiesel got to be the player of the game with 2 sacks and a fumble return for a touchdown. The New York Jets award. We earned a trophy.
Now we're going to see how we scored some of these touchdowns.
I'm sorry. I don't want, you know what? I know when we do videos like this that we want to be cheery and up and try and present things in a positive light, but I just can't see anything positive about this.
Well, the running game is really fun.
This is not a positive experience, okay? You know what? On defense, I allowed 10 points in this game. And I think I'm probably allowing about 10 points a game on defense.
I turn the ball over every game.
Because you've gotten scored on a couple
Yeah.
of times in the first
Every
3
game.
games. But But still, even though things are going, finger quotes, well for me, I just don't feel like I'm a factor in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I call a play, and then I try my best to do something that would have an impact on the game. But mostly I'm just watching things happen out there, right? I'm a spectator. I'm not really in control of anything.
Well, we had an absolutely amazing offense out there.
Yeah.
With
like I only allowed 110 passing yards.
I think that's more rushing yards than I've ever gotten.
Yeah. 453 yards on the ground and 0 yards passing. But if you look at their stats, right? I mean, they did okay on the ground, I guess. That's not terrible. I don't feel bad.
That's actually a reasonable amount of rushing yards.
But, 110 yards passing?
Yeah, you completely shut them down.
And I don't know how I did it, because I was basically, just like you. I was
calling
more or
man
less
under
calling man under two, and some of the alignments were slightly different. But all I was doing was calling man under two and then using a line shift and crash.
And then cover 3 when you're inside your 20.
To try and get a pass rusher around the outside, right?
Yeah, look at that. We got 23 first downs.
Yeah. Wow, lots of turnovers, too.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, one of them was a pick on my end and one of them was a fumble. Although, to be fair, when you hand the ball off that many times, it's kind of surprising that you don't fumble more.
Yeah, well, maybe the Steelers' backs are good at taking care of the ball, though. I don't know. Or maybe you are just good at taking care of the ball. Like, maybe you use the ball cover button quite a bit, or whatever.
Well, look at the possession time.
Yeah, when you run the ball every time, I mean, how many pass attempts did you even have in this game? 2? Yeah. So
and neither of them were completions.
Yeah, and nothing positive happened when you tried to pass. So, like...
How many rushing attempts did we make?
Well, that's 41, 40, 55, 61, 63, 64, 65.
65 rushing
65
attempts.
Rushing attempts, yeah.
And 2 pass attempts.
And 2 passes. But look at all the different people that ran the ball, though. It was a very balanced offensive approach.
3 halfbacks with over 100 yards. Look at that.
Yeah. See, well, and you had a handful of other players that all got a chance to carry the ball, too. So it was, like I was saying, it's a very balanced offensive approach.
Yeah, we had a fullback who carried the ball. We had a tight end.
You give everybody a chance to run with the ball.
Yeah.
Even a defensive player.
Yeah, it must have been we were running the ball so damn much.
I wonder if that was in a short yardage situation or something. Maybe because some teams have a
designated short
yardage guy, and occasionally he can be a defensive player too, right?
Yeah. I wonder about that. I really do, because and too, probably some of it was fatigue, but yeah, we got 5 rushing touchdowns and 1 fumble.
Quite frankly, I'm just sitting here shaking my head in disbelief. I can't believe that you could run the ball 65 times and
only break 2 tackles.
And almost all of those run plays were basically the same play.
Yep.
Like, you called the same play probably pretty close to 60 times.
Yep.
The same play.
Yep.
Out of the same formation, like the same play.
Yep.
Yeah. And, allowing for short yardage dives to the fullback and that kind of thing, you probably ran that halfback dive play like 55 times in this game.
I ran 2 outside stretch runs. I ran, I think, 3 or 4 fullback dives.
Yeah.
And then I just ran the halfback dive play out of the I formation twin tight end over.
Well, you know what? This game
and over.
Like Madden 05, we're still playing 20 years after it came out. This game, I think, if I'd have purchased this game, I probably would have played this game for about 2 weeks. And then then I would have had enough.
Well, you might have figured out the dive play trick.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, what's the point?
I don't know if the dive play thing will work in normal season, though. Maybe this really is just like a
who knows? Maybe
a preseason thing.
Maybe this is like a preseason thing where they play a bit softer or something. I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. We've got
5 sacks in this game.
Yeah, we got one more preseason game to play. And then...
And you only got 2 pass deflections all game long.
Yeah.
But you forced 3 fumbles.
Yeah, it seems like fumbles are a real big way to get a change of possession. right?
Well, that's the thing, though, right? The
I mean,
Steelers
in
have
the last game, we got three fumble recoveries too, right?
the Steelers have really good running backs, though, right? So maybe that's it, right?
Yeah.
All you need to be successful at this game is have a good running backs.
Well, and also have a strong defense, right? Like strong defensive players.
Yep. And there's our missed extra point. Our missed extra point was by the punter. So
Yeah. Were you actually kicking with kickers today?
I kicked with a kicker.
Okay, because remember you were trying to figure out why your field goal kicking wasn't going well, and then you found out that it was your punters that were kicking all the field goals.
Yeah, I
in
still
that one
didn't
game?
bother adjusting that either.
Weird. Okay, well, are
Let's
we
take
done?
a look at Falcons here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What was their thing like? So they had 12. 7 is 14, so that's like 36 passing attempts.
Yeah, and they completed what? Barely even, not even 50%. 16 of 36.
Yep.
No, 16 of 26.
Oh, it's 26.
Yeah. 12
yeah.
of 14 is 26. So
12
16 of
14 is
26.
26.
So that's not so
I
bad.
can't do math.
That's probably pretty typical, right?
When I can only run dive play, I can't do math.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know. It looks like Ryan had a good game.
Well, he completed 4 of 7 and got a touchdown pass. But he is their starter too, right? Like he's the guy that is the star on the team kind of thing.
And they
on
got
the offense.
21 handoffs. So fairly balanced offense.
Yep.
And they had a good day on the ground. They only fumbled the ball once with the running back. Although they only broke 1 tackle. Dude. That's another thing that's really lacking in this game is broken tackles.
I wonder, though, if they're actually keeping track of these things, because lots of times, even on kickoff returns and stuff, I noticed
see players look like they break
You get
tackles.
the first guy down there, and you get some contact with the returner, and then the returner sheds that guy.
Yeah.
And then it's the next guy that gets the tackle. So
Yeah, and they just don't count it as a,
I'm thinking
broken
that,
tackle
yeah,
or
for
something.
some reason, they're just not counting broken tackles.
Yeah.
Right?
It's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I really don't understand how that looks. But let's take a look at drops. They only had 3 drops.
Yeah. Well, again, they didn't throw that terribly many passes, though, right? Like, they only threw...
Wait, did we get any pancake blocks? No, we didn't get any pancake blocks all game long.
Yeah,
in spite of the fantastic running game that we had.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not so sure of that either. I think that some of the things in this game, from what I can see, don't work right.
Yeah, and these guys didn't get any pancake blocks either, but they did give up 2 sacks.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that we'll never have, if we never have offensive line statistics, that means our offensive line is doing good because they're not giving up sacks.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, well, anyway, my head hurts. I think I've had enough of this for one week.
Yeah?
How about you?
You don't want to look through any more stats here?
No,
Oh,
I think
God.
I've seen enough. This is, like, absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, I guess we'll see what happens next time.
Highlight of the game right there.
The highlight of the game right there. 453 yards rushing and 0 yards passing. And we won the game 44-17.
Yep.
So there you go. So I guess until next time,
I'm RecV5.
and I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.